For an author to write as he speaks is just as reprehensible as the opposite fault, to speak as he writes, for this gives a pedantic effect to what he says and at the same time makes him hardly intelligible. Meaning, one of the fundamental problems with authors is not just their thinking, but is that they just write everything that they think about all the time. So they basically always try to translate and transform all of their thoughts, ideologies, emotions, actions, angers, or other basically tormenting emotions into their writings for the other people. But that is bad, counterproductive, unwanted, unreasonable, anyways, for his own reputation, image, respect, character, because he should, and we must also always should write for the others only that which is helpful, progressive, productive, healthy, a sovereign, authentic, distinct in itself, something that elevates not just ourselves in our talent, growth, progress, learning, character, but also helps the others overcome their sufferings, deal with their problems, challenges, difficulties, and ultimately surmount their struggles, sufferings, torments, etc., or everything else that they have had or that they're experiencing, struggling, suffering from in their lives. Uh, has to be overcome or managed or dealt with in one way or another. And if our writing, if our books, theories, philosophies can help them do that or achieve that kind of triumph and conquest over their sufferings or the management of their problems and opposites, challenges, difficulties, contradictions, then obviously not only do we become valuable, admirable, recognizable, but we become great, invincible, authentic, insurmountable, anyways, in ways that the masses of mediocrity, ignorance, conformity cannot even imagine or achieve in their lives. So, obviously, the author should not and must not write as he speaks, but he should write as he thinks and learn the meaning of what he thinks or what he's going to say and then say it in few words or as few words as he possibly can, because the more he says, the more he loses authenticity, significance, worth, distinction. But first of all, he just needs to engage in deep critical thinking, reasoning, rationalization of everything about himself, his life, his failures, mistakes, or his talents, abilities, shortcomings, and also those of the others around him, and then translate all that thinking into basically what that means, and then into words that are brief, words that are few, not many. That's how we should